Hello everyone! So today I'm going to start another somewhat new slash classic visual novel. This one's called LoveKami. I call it LoveKami the original. And as the title suggests, it is by Poltop. Well, we've seen the spin-offs from this game in terms of LoveKami Divinity Stage, LoveKami Useless Goddess, and LoveKami Healing Harem. And while the spin-offs are short, they're mostly dealing with aspects of living with goddesses, like a Divinity Stage where we try to help goddesses become divine idols. But this one's actually a full-length visual novel. It's actually dealing with the story at hand, the main topic. So if you remember the prologue from those spin-offs, the fact that goddesses descend to Earth, they don't get along with humans very well, it leads to all these conflicts, and as a result, the sun goddess Amaterasu passes the Divine Education Act, which governs what goddesses can do while they live on Earth. And that's what we're going to be dealing with in this visual novel. So far I've already played through part of it, so I can more or less expect what's going to happen. But anyways, let's talk and let's just go ahead and start. So unlike the newer titles, this one's not in HD. The native resolution is 800 by 600, so I'm very sorry if there's going to be black bars on the screen. I'm not really sure if they're going to re-release this in HD. I know Hooksoft does it for some of their visual novels, but I have not seen Poltop do it for their visual novels yet. So let's see, click, start. Okay, so I was not able to understand what those first few lines were because they didn't really translate. And by the way, once again, translations provide courtesy of Google Translate Exit Japan. And now I have Bing added to the list, so you have 3 different machine translations available. So right now, our main character, so his name is Souta, he's like, ha, ha, ha. So he's panting really deeply. So I climb up a slope, or I climbed up a hill with a trot. It is December 31st, New Year's Eve. And I'm here in the water park in the neighborhood of my house, or I think it's Hanato. So it's a small hill and a symbol of the town of this, I would say, Miwasa, or town of the slope, Sanuki-sama tower over the halving, which is a slightly elevated hill. So it's like I'm looking at this tree, the sacred tree, the symbol of I would say like the goddesses, and it's over the town. I'm not sure what Sanuki-sama stands for. Wow, so there's all these different terms already being introduced. So I'm going up the slope to give my last greeting for the year. And on the way, I see this person. So he's like, oh. So deep in the night, it's too deep, but before looking up, I see a girl standing. And she's looking right at me. So we don't know who she is. So it's like, it's been a long time. And I lose my words as I look at her. I'm fascinated. So the gaze is sucked by her, or like I'm attracted to her, and it can't be separated. Well, I lost my words, I forget, and I also forget to breathe. More like I'm at a loss for words and my breath. I can only hear my heart beating very violently. So the main reason utters a cry full of question marks at the head sway in the corner a little. That's strange. It should be an ordinary night until just now, and it shouldn't be such a deep night. So there should have been a she in the middle of the deep night. So it's like, well, there's no way, or it shouldn't have been possible to see her. And she tells him, so you've become bigger, you've grown. So, I have been spoken to, but I can't reply. So more like, she can talk to me, I can listen to her, but when I give my answer, she won't hear me. It's like, well, this is not a human, or not a person, and I can feel that with my skin, or I can feel it. So in a sense, it's not a she, because she's not a person, and I've crossed the New Year's greetings. But then, what do you mean? So it's not a person such as... Well, if it's not a person, then this atmosphere... Well, I know. I feel this atmosphere somewhere. Well, no doubt, I know. Okay, so it's like, well, I do remember this person or this figure from somewhere. And he tries to recall his past, where, as a little child, he's seen her, and he tells her, oh, so you're gonna change the one which is understood? And I think she wasn't feeling that well that time. She was sneezing and coughing. Okay then, I'll bring you there. Oh yeah, that's right. That was a long time ago. And this is a sign, the sign as that time. Question mark. So is she a god or a goddess? As soon as my mouth spun the word. So the lips of hers cried out like a flower. So she's like, well, I want to see that face again, so I got off before everyone else. And it was good to see you again. So, it's been a while now. Souta? So Souta's our main character. So much deeper than the ear, inside me, that voice echoed sweetly and infinitely. Okay, so I wonder what happened between then. So it looks like Souta has come back to his senses. He's like, oh. So the moment I finally come back and try to talk to her, she disappeared. Okay, so he tries to wake up from that state of mind. He notices that she just disappeared without a trace. Literally, between one blink. Wait, such a thing. Well, with her, the deep night was gone, and the ordinary night came back. I was petrified on the spot for a while, or I'm staying here for a while. And from behind the city that greets Toshikoshi passes the bustling like a sea breeze or the bustle. Wait, so was I hallucinating? Or was that a hallucination? However, to think so, she is too vivid and has a sense of reality. While the voice or the ear was still echoing the voices repeatedly. So it's like, well, even though she's gone, I can still remember it very well. I can still feel her voice and her presence. And more than anything, it evoked my old memories and strongly appealed that I know her. Well, even though I don't know, I can't remember, but I know that she also knows me. And so I ran around and looked around. It's like, so I wonder if I can still find her. Okay, so he runs down from the hill, and I wonder where he's going. Not there. Okay, so he's trying to look for that figure again, and he can't find her. Or the somewhat her. Wait, not here. So he realizes that the whole town's empty. It's all quiet. So it's like, well, I'm just gonna go home. Yeah, it's night. So she looks up at the night sky. It's phased somewhat to light the city, and the stars are stabbing one by one in a faintly hazy state. Well, a while ago, the night I came with her, it was not like this. It's like, oh, well, that was a deep night. You can actually see the night sky, but now it's been covered by the lights and the infrastructure of the city. Okay, I'm home, says Souta. And he gets a whack. I think it's because he came home too late. Okay, so it's the mom. Alright, so let's see. Her name is Matsuri. He's like, hey, you idiot son. Oh, I wish I... what's with all this? I had something to do. It's like, well, you can't be walking outside like this on New Year's Eve. You cannot boil a buckwheat. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, what is it? Is it not funny and frank? So I'm not really sure what she's trying to say. It's like, well, in the usual case, don't get out of what the man does. Misaki Miwasaka Masasa is bad about to say. Wait, so did you go and get some strange things? Did you buy something ridiculous again? No, that's not it. But, Okay, so Mikoto comes and tells him, well, we're worried about you. So the girl who's suddenly comes out is my sister. At times like this. Wait, a headband? So tightly wrapped, hold to the fist with a full breath. Let's see. I think she's like, so we're going to raise our newsletter. I'm not really sure if that's correct. Or like, of the New Year military gift increase with firm determination of kneeling down the ground, or NKO. So I wonder what was the purpose of Souta going out at this time in the first place. And I wonder if it's because he could feel the deep night or a voice calling to him from his home, and then he just walked out mindlessly. And the parents didn't know, or like the mom didn't know about it until things started to go back to normal. And I think the sister thinks that well, maybe Souta went to go pray for the gods, hoping for a better year next year. Like maybe I will get more allowance. Or like please God, allow me to have more allowance next year. So he tells her, like, wait a minute, I'm not that old anymore. Have you? So or like well, I'm getting old, and that thing's of the past. Oh come on, if you want to go out like that, it should be something good. Wait. So what's wrong with you then? Oh wow, my bro is a bully. So he hates how his little sister's doing all crazy. It's like so what did you do? Did you go pray? What was your prayer? It's like well, just calm down. And he gives her a whack. So the mom's like telling him, "Oh, hurry up and change your clothes." Oh, yeah, so I think it's like well, she made dinner and he didn't eat it. It's like well, if you don't eat it, it's gonna become cold. And I think he has soba for tonight. Hey, don't get pulled away like that. Oh my, that was bad. But you know, idiots or dumb people stay dumb. Very discouraging. Oh yeah, such words for my son. There you go. Like such words for your son. Well then, so what shall we say to your father? Oh, when will you come back next year? So I think the mom is kind of upset in some ways. Like, well, the dad's disappeared. He's away because of his job, and I wonder if he's ever going to return. So, hoo-hoo, I have a lot of damage. My parent smelting brings my son to nausea. Okay, so his father's a writer, and apparently he's out, or he's traveling around the world long term, which is typical of visual novels. And I think he went overseas, all over the world, to collect ideas on what to write. And it's like, well, it looks like our dad is in Argentina. Oh, so he's on the other side of the world. And I wonder what that person is doing. But for Souta's like, well, it's alright. If it works for him, if it helps him become a better writer, then all is good. But I'm pretty sure Miko's like, well, maybe you need to think about what's like being in our mother's shoes. It's like, well, there's this saying that, well, when the parents get along very well, they're together, that means the children will grow up and they'll become excellent people. Which is true in most cases, because we do... Well, there's many examples of torn families, well, because of all sorts of issues. But anyways, let's just continue. And the mom's happy to go, well, you're a very good girl. You understand what or how I feel. It's like it's always best to have a unified family. So it's like, well, I kind of feel like I lost. Why do you feel like losing? So if you didn't wish for more allowance, what did you wish for when you went out to wait, we're talking about so you can't tell me? So I think she's like oh, I can't do it when I tell my sister. That wish, separately. Alright, that kind of relationship. So he's trying to find some kind of way to get his sister off his back. It's like I don't want to tell. It's like I know she's very desperate on knowing what wish I made, but I don't want to say to her that I'm gonna find every possible way to get off my back. Differently roughly the other guy usually comes from usual. And that's not gonna help. I think he gave her a few more whacks. There you go. And the mom's like, alright, Souta, stop. Go and take a bath. If you let go long, you'll be ringing the night bell. Or like, we better take the bath before New Year's comes. Yes. Well, I can't really disobey my mother. There's nothing but shame of a man. And apparently it's the last bath of the year, and it's basically a chance for me to wash off all the dirt and keep it in last year. Well, that's good. But anyways, it's time to eat. And so I think they eat soba for dinner. And they're watching TV, and it's showing all these so there's a singing contest on TV. Peaceful New Year, peace at best. And at the end of the show, or like in the middle of the show, they do the countdown to New Year's. It's like 3, 2, 1. And there you go. Happy New Year. So I wonder what kind of year this is going to be. Oh, so there you go. So 0. And at the start of the new year, the temple bells ring. There you go. So they can hear the temple bells echoing from through the window. Okay, everyone. So 3 people squeeze in, they head for the shrine. Happy New Year. Oh, congratulations. And with my best regards. So they clap unceremoniously. Thank you. Then this time the family members face each other. Thank you. So it's like, well, it is New Year's, but it's not a very exciting New Year's without our father here. So just another not so optimistic year coming up for us. It seems that we're not doing such things too much at other houses, but we make bags do exactly. And it's related to whether the family house is a shrine of a shrine. But when I was little, I've been taken there. I forgot where I was, but I just remember that it was Scary Deep or a mysterious place. No, there. So, what? I think I can remember.
さて、それじゃ初詣と行こうか。
Okay, so New Year's. So our first job is to go over to the shrine. Okay. Following. No, it's not like I'm remembering old things so slowly. As much as the outro worship of the eve, I cherish the shrine. Well, it depends on the important event that will change the tension of the future. So they're going to the shrine and hoping that this year will give them better prosperity.
Let's go!
Alright, let's go. So immediately behind my apartment, there are old and familiar double and temple shrines from the past. And my daughter and I are childhood friends. Like my daughter. So I think it's like there's a family that owns the temple, and the daughter is my childhood friend. So what is a worrisome face to worship in the new year soon?
何言ってんだ。あんないい子捕まえて神様の罰当たるよ。
Wait, what do you say? Catch is such a good boy. Godspeed always hits. God? And at that time, the case. A strange air flowed to the place. It was a straight spine. And yes, the time ago, the same when I met that girl. Wait, what's going on? What's this? Wait, what's wrong? So the moment I got the remote control to turn off the television, something was hard and my eyes full circled. So the moment I turned off the TV, something went strange. Wait, something has come. Something is coming out. It's shining. Wait, what is it? What's going on? Wait, what's going on? What the hell? I got my eyes on the screen. I lost my words. So until a while ago, the New Year's people who queued silently in the snow. So I think it's like So I wonder what the TV has to do with it. But it's like, anyways, he's already seen, or there's already people that are lined up for the shrine, wishing for a good year up ahead. But now it seems like everyone's running away from the shrines. It's like, what's going on? This is not the typical New Year's. And on TV, okay, so he's watching TV and he sees that the camera is shaking everywhere. But clearly, the light. And apparently, the camera seems to have noticed it, stopped shaking, and caught the light in the center of the screen. So I think the TV was actually showing people going to the shrine, but then that event happened, and the camera was shaking around, and when it stopped, it was pointing at something different than watching people line up. Wait, what's going on? Okay, so the report's like, wait, it looks like it. Hey, it's shining, says Mikoto. And the screen suddenly switched over to the studio. So it's a cut. So the producer's probably wondering, like, what's going on? We have to stop and think for a moment before we continue to broadcast the New Year's event. And in the studio, the newscaster is basically just trying to figure out what words he wants to say. So the newscaster's like, so according to the news, right now. Apparently, something interesting is occurring in shrines throughout the country. The shrine? So as soon as I heard it, my body was moving. And it was frustrating to wait for the elevator, so I ran down the stairs. So I wonder if his mom and his sister went with him, or he just went alone. So in the meantime, there was quite a disturbing noise. And the voice of the scream puzzled, but there are signs. It takes 5 minutes to go straight to the Yaegaki shrine, but it doesn't take 2 minutes if I pass the loophole. So I was like, well, I want to see what's going on. Apparently, it seems that there are problems with the shrines, so I'm going to go to the closest one, and I'm going to take a shortcut that will take me under 2 minutes to get there. So I ran into the precinct. Okay, so he's at one of the shrines. And I called out to the name of my child friend. The precinct is not as much as I saw on TV, but the people who came to the New Year's visit are panicking. I'm confused, or there's confusion between the people trying to escape and people gathered as they make a fuss. But I scooped up the flow of people and I approached the main shrine. So I think he's trying to get some, or he's hoping to have the child friend explain to him what just happened, because she has first-hand evidence. Huh? The whole hair stays on the head and thrills. Wait, this feeling again. Just like that person before. When I saw on TV and now in this, they're all the same. Wait, come on. Something is coming. And suddenly the voice of surprise came up. Wait, what's going on? What the hell? And the light appeared in front of the main hall. Well, it's not light. Just like the genuine sun, dazzling, a shiny light. Okay, the light gets bigger, it grows up and down and becomes a pillar. And it's so bright that it's starting to blind Souta. And the light took on a shape of a person.
Kami様。この国では実際にいる存在だ。
So I think this is where they talk about that story that I mentioned in the beginning. And I'm not able to understand what's going on. But let's just go ahead and skip that. Okay, so chapter 1. The introduction to goddesses. Okay, so it's now been some time since the descent of goddesses, and our main character Souta is like, okay, let's go. So it's in the early mornings, and I can't hear the sound of cars. But, okay, so it's now spring, and the air is quite pleasant. It's getting warm. So he did his morning exercise, and he's all warmed up. Okay, still okay, so he's still running. So in the morning I run through the streets uphill, and I've been doing this as my daily routine since I was a little child. So it's now April, it's spring, the winter is refreshing, and the sky is mist white. So it's been a couple months since the goddesses have descended. So the goddesses descended right when New Year's came. And it's like since New Year's Day, the world surrounding us has changed dramatically. Especially with this town. Or I say like God Hayasaka. And ever since New Year's Day, unexpected things have happened. So the ancient Japan ancestry, the so-called 800,000 of gods, all came to Earth. So in the beginning, humans panicked and gods fell into great confusion as gods do not know the ones on the ground. And I don't know the difference between a sidewalk and a roadway or road, so traffic accidents are quite common and they occur successively or frequently. So it's like well, apparently the goddesses, they don't know about life on Earth. They even can't distinguish between a roadway or a sidewalk, so they jaywalk everywhere, and as a result, lots of accidents are happening. And they have no sense of privacy, so they can they can sneak into people's houses, even though that's quite illegal. And see, conversely, even human beings came out trying to use God. The gods put on by various things. Like, well, in exchange, some humans, they abuse gods. They try to treat them as their servants. And because of all this, there was a law that was made in panic. So this law is so-called the Myriad Fundamental Law. So this was mentioned a bit in the opening for Divinity Stage, if I remember. I think it was like the Myriad God measure. And after 4 months, so now humans and gods are now starting to become acquainted with each other. They're living together, and they kind of understand each other very well, and are able to live peacefully together. So right now, our main character is running through the Hanato Park, right in front of the apartments. And the whole hill which rose becomes slightly elevated in the park, and it's quite wide. And once again, he's panting. So I'm running up a crooked path. It feels good, lots of greenery. And then... Wait, what did you notice? There seems to be someone who I recognize.
Ohayo, Souta. 今朝も元気ね.
Oh, hello, Souta. You seem pretty... or like energetic this morning. Oh, so let's see, hello, so you've been walking around? Or like, when did you come here?
ええ、ご覧の通り.
Okay, so her name is Itsuki, and it's like, yes, you can see. So it's like, oh, so you've been walking along the well as well with your dog, and it's like, yeah, can you see? Oh yeah, it was so good. And our dog is barking. He seems happy. So even if it sees how this is not only a dog, it's talking to it's talking Kamui, and it's a childhood friend named I think it's Saku Itsuki. So she's the daughter of this Yaigaki shrine, which is in the immediate neighborhood of our apartment.
なんだか今日はいつにも増して元気みたい。
And somehow I seem more energetic than ever today. Oh yeah, it's probably because today's when the gods finally enroll in our school.
神様教育法か。よく国も承諾したものだわ。
So if you remember the Divine Education Act, so it's like it just passed, and now the entire country has adopted the law. So the Divine Education Act. So the Supreme God who came a little late on the advent of the New Year's Day, her name is Amaterasu Okami. So that Amaterasu God talked about this in the diet session.
我々は今の人の世を知らぬ、今の人間を知らぬ。言うなれば幼子も同じ。
So we do not know the world of the present, or like what this world is like, and we do not know human beings very well, or in other words, the young child is the same.
故に我々には教育が必要である。
As a result, we all need education.
人に触れ、人に接し、人の在り方を人と共に学ぶ場が必要である。
So we need a place to touch people and learn about people and basically be immersed in a world full of people.
民草よ、解く我らが学び屋を支度せよ。我らが学び、遊び、笑い、愛し、交わる地を用意せよ。
So we will prepare our school buildings for us, the rural grass, prepare places where we learn, play, laugh, love, and intersect, and meet. So in short, she means that they're going to create a place to study and learn about life on Earth. In addition, I feel like I was telling something weirdly though. And as a result, the law, the Divine Education Act, was passed. So apparently it means that gods should go to school. They should also study hard like us. And first of all, it was enacted into law. And after that law was passed, they designated a special zone for gods, and there was a school that's designated for gods as well. It is strictly hard to let gods who are as many as 8 million suddenly get through the education institutions throughout the country. So it's like, well, there's about 8 million gods that have descended, and it's really hard to give all 8 million of these figures proper education. So that's why they set up a special zone just to bring all the gods here. And I think they've selected some schools to accept enrollment for gods and goddesses. But then again, I wonder how you can crunch 8 million people in the education system, because that's about the size of maybe some countries, and I'm pretty sure schools combined together won't have room for 8 million new enrollments. So it's like, well, the school that I go to is selected to be like the poster model, or like basically the model school. Well, I don't think it's that bad. Just thinking about being with goddesses makes me kind of excited.
ほんと、何を考えてるのかしら。
Sometimes I wonder what you really think. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and put a stop to episode 1. This is enough. So before I continue with the story, you see that there's this little icon that came on my bottom right. So when I start episode 2, I'm going to go ahead and click and see what this is about. It's just going to be like a short mini, I'll say like a mini skit or just like a sideshow. But anyways, we can see that we're going to see how that little dialogue that we've seen in the spin-off games, it plays out. So we're going to be focusing on that dialogue rather than the different aspects of living with goddesses. But anyways, with that in mind, I'll see you in the next episode.